Welcome back to All Tricks,
No Treats.
It is cold as shit out in SoCal.
This is very cold.
This is what we wanted, and I think it's to a point where
We're over it.
We don't want this.
We don't want it.
Yeah, we always say we love the cold and the rain, the wind, but it's like, what, the second week or third week?
Second week, yeah.
It's like been raining,
high,
hailing,
snowing.
Yeah. We drained our pool, which took me forever because we were using this little shitty pool pump. And then I had to buy like this fat boy pool pump. And it took like 2 days to drain. And all this rain, it's like a quarter of the way full again. And I have to re-drain our pool that we drained not too long ago. But we love the rain. Which it's good because our heater is working now.
Yay!
And we got like a super cool, what's it called? Little
thermostat thing.
Yeah, and it's digital. It's the Google one where you walk by and it fucking starts lighting up.
Use your hand to like turn it.
Yes. It's a little
you don't push a button. You turn it with your hand.
A Google one.
Oh, Google.
So pretty fancy.
Yeah.
But we're glad you guys are tuning in and listening to our nonsense. But
welcome back.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with like a new, like sort of, I don't know, like outline to our podcast. So bear with us because we're still trying to like learn and trying to get things down pat and something that works. But so this is going to be kind of our new little thing. We're going to start with like a catch up. So
what we've been doing up to now, it's like 15 episodes. We would update you guys and then talk like
about
45 minutes about one topic.
Which thank you for staying with us.
Yeah, we hit 1,500 downloads, which we're like super excited about, but it's like, that may be kind of boring, you know? Skeletons in the Closet is pretty funny, but that's its own thing. But now we're just going to try to follow an outline and try to throw a couple more things in there so we can talk about it.
Switch it up a bit.
Yeah, to keep you guys listening longer.
So it's not just us rambling.
Yeah. So a good thing is our heater works. One of our restrooms is pretty much done. It's usable now.
Yes, and it was disgusting before.
For those of you who don't know, this is our house update. We've been building our house for 3 to 4 months now. Mm-hmm. And we're slowly moving in. We have a couple of our cool toys in the back. Mm-hmm. And
there's a lot of construction too, though, which means a lot of construction workers, which means a lot of people using the toilet in our house.
And it was pretty gross.
And it was disgusting. When we were here, I would, like, if Bubby would have to use the toilet, I'd be like, okay. And I'd hover her over our toilet. Like, I wouldn't even let her touch it. So it needed to be cleaned, and now it's cleaned.
Our Aunt Shelly helped us clean it.
Yeah, she did. She used that hardcore elbow grease. Clean it up good.
Another good thing is we got Wi-Fi finally. So the kids on the weekends aren't like wanting to kill themselves. They could go on YouTube or use our TVs now finally.
Yeah. Okay. And something else we did is we went out. We went back home to Whittier.
Whittier where the girls, or my girls prettier. Where the girls are shittier.
We're 106.
Wow.
We went back to Whittier and we just hung out in Uptown. We went to the Guild Hall.
Oh yeah. You told me about that place.
I did.
Like a lot, and I would always be like, whatever. But
I love a bar, a brewery, anything that has games, board games. Like, it's super fun.
Yeah.
And they have like huge walls of board games, and it's cool to just hang out. Like, even like their food, it was super good. They have like this toasted bread with a beef fat candle. They light the candle on fire, but it's beef fat, and you just kind of like
dip your bread.
Yeah, you dip your bread into it, or you like smear it on your bread.
Ooh,
so good.
It's like a nerdy bar, so
it is kind of.
There's kind of a lot of goofy people there, but that's what we love about Uptown Whittier.
That's what we love. Yeah.
They have a good charcuterie board.
Oh my god! I think I inhaled that thing.
You loved it?
I loved the jam. My mouth's kind of watering. Sorry.
What do you usually get other than that?
For a charcuterie board?
Mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah. I get the, what is
it?
Brisket mac and cheese. Yeah.
I always get the Juicy Lucy. They put the cheese inside the beef patty, and when you bite it, like, it It's gooing cheese. It looks familiar, babe. Like you kind of.
Ew. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So we went there and hung out, and it was a good time.
They have good drinks too.
Yeah. If you're ever in Guildhall, check them out. Or
In
if you're in
Whittier.
Uptown,
Yeah.
check out Guildhall. Next one is we were running errands for our house, and all of a sudden my phone started ringing, and I recognized the phone number as Champ's school phone number. Anytime that happens, my heart drops because I know it's always the school nurse. So I know it's
And he was
either,
like had a little cough, kind of.
yeah, we've been kind of going through that cold that everyone's getting. The kids have been. So I was like, okay, something's going on. Let me answer this. And I answered. She's like, hi, this is so-and-so. I just want to let you know that Champ was running around playing and he fell and face planted. And she was like, he's okay. We're icing his face. His tooth is a little loose, but it's a baby tooth. But I did tell her that
His tooth
was already kind of
both
loose.
Both of them, both front ones.
Yeah. So I told her that. She was like, oh, okay, good. Thank you.
Relieved.
Yeah.
Relieved the lawsuit wasn't coming.
But
No, I'm just kidding.
I love that she was like, okay, well, I just wanted to let you know that he face planted. And I was like dying at the fact that was the word she used. Cause
At least they're straightforward and not like, oh, he fell and he kind of maybe like hit his lip a little.
He brushed
or
the
something.
grass a little bit.
Brushed the asphalt.
But when I saw him, like his cheek had, like he still has a little bit of scabs on his cheeks and on his nose.
Warrior.
He plays hard.
Yeah. I asked him one day when I picked him up, I'm like, oh, what'd you guys do today? And he's like, we played cops and robbers. And I was like, oh, what do you guys do? And he's like, oh, we just sock each other. Me and our friends just sock. And I'm like, you guys play bodies? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, dude, you're fucking 6 years old. I don't know if you're supposed to be doing that in elementary school. But that was hilarious.
Isn't that what his teacher said? Remember she said that on a parent-teacher conference?
It was a little rough.
No, she said that. Can we open these?
Oh yeah. What'd she say?
She she said that, remember they were playing out, someone reported them.
Oh.
That they were like
hitting
each other. They were like playing some sort of
body shots.
Yeah, and that someone like reported. They didn't get in trouble, but
you know there's always that little pussy ass kid who's like, teacher.
How do you know it was a kid?
It was.
You don't know it was a kid.
I know what nerd it was.
It could have been like a noon duty or a teacher walking around. I'm like, oh, I know those boys.
All right, cheers. We forgot to pop open our Bud Ice, but here it goes. Cheers to you guys for sticking with us. Okay. Crispy.
Yeah. So that was something that happened our week.
Before we move on, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Our Bud Ices are nice and crispy because we plugged our fridge in finally, and we needed to throw some baking soda cartons in our fridge because Briana forgot that.
Oh, okay. You want to start this? Let me take another drink real quick.
She forgot raw meat in our freezer when we moved, and it thawed out and started stinking like death, and it fucking stained of smell in our freezer, and we had to put a couple of boxes in there of baking soda.
When we were moving, I said, hey, we have stuff in the fridge and freezer. What are we going to do with it? We need to take care of it. And you said, oh, because we have a back house. You said, oh, the fridge is plugged into the back house. It's fine. And I said, oh, okay. I'm glad it's taken care of. There's stuff. And I let you know there was stuff in there. And I said, okay, well, then that's good.
She said there was blankets in there, so I was like, oh, it doesn't need to be plugged in.
Construction, something happened to the electricity in the back house, and the fridge went out. And so, him knowing that the electricity went out and that there was food in the fridge, didn't bother to tell me or do anything about it until, I don't know, a few days later when he's like, oh, yeah, I don't know, we were just talking about the house and you said it. And I was like, wait. There's stuff in the freezer. You need to get it out.
The only thing I'm sad about is that our wedding cake was in there.
It was in there.
And we ate a little piece every year. But I think we forgot last year to do it. But I still wanted to do it till the end of time.
Well, there was a lot of drama on our anniversary.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there was. But that's a later story when we're all moved in
House drama
and ready. But that's the update.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I have one more thing. So excited because today.
Oh my
god! I was on Instagram and I followed Jeremy Boehm, aka the lead singer of Touche Amore,
who we saw like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, and even like. We told all my family that I did a stage dive, and my cousin likes to show videos on his phone and like of concerts and stuff. And he even looked it up. He was like, "Oh, what night were you there? Let's see if like anyone caught it." There was nothing there. Today, I got on Instagram on Jeremy Boehm's story. He reposted someone's, Instagram post of their concert the night we were there. And my stage dive was in his story.
Yep, it was.
It was on his story, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
The first song, I helped push her up, like we said before, and that's the song they chose to post, and it was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I just saw your little arms go up, and
that's what Shelly said. She was like, I could tell it was you because your arms went up. You put your arms up like this.
And she got all like soaked and was like, "Dang,
what?
I love him. I love Jeremy."
No, I mean, I love his music, but I told you this. He looks like the kid from Recess.
Oh,
Miss
the little
Finster's,
rat, huh?
the Miss Finster's rat.
The rat. He looks like a little rat.
When Jeremy Boehm had hair.
A cute rat.
Yeah. We love the rat. But yeah, that was it. Yeah. So I was very excited.
Cool.
Okay. So on to our next segment. Hot Goss.
We're bringing back Hot Goss.
Oh.
So as most of you know, Briana is quite the pot stirrer when it comes to drama. And we're going to just talk. Do
you want to wave your wooden spoon in the air as you say that?
I like to instigate a lot of situations, and it'd be funny to do a little gossip about certain things we
about
hate.
Like Hollywood topics?
Maybe Hollywood, anything.
Oh,
people we know from high school. Just kidding. No, I'm just joking.
I got a little nervous.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. So this is our next segment. Hot Goss. So I was listening to Ryan Seacrest, and it wasn't a Ryan's Roses, which, we could spend a whole episode on that.
Just to add, Ryan's Roses is 70% women cheating on their husbands. So I have the boys. You don't even
listen to it.
I have the boys back. You know what I'm saying?
Of course you do, but you don't even listen to it. Yeah. And I've told you about some of them, and you're like, "Oh, he's a jerk."
And that shit's getting old. You need to come up with. You know what you need to do? They need to say we're giving a free dozen tacos out for free. Everyone would jump on that
Ryan's
shit.
Tacos?
Yeah, tacos. Ryan's Tacos.
Taco
Taqueria. They need everyone, because a lot of people say, no, I'm not interested. If it was tacos, who the fuck's not getting free tacos? Everyone is.
Maybe vegetarian.
Remember you ate those cabeza tacos?
God, let's not.
She sucked out off it was cabeza de pollo.
I thought it was
puerco.
Yeah.
Am I saying it right? It's pig, and she was sucking all the head off, all the fat fucking chunky bits, and she's like, I think I had this before.
I never said that. God, relax yourself.
And she's like, can you give me more? And then the next day I was like, dude, you fucked that pig up. And she was like, what? No, it wasn't. And I was like, it was.
Okay, I love a good taco. We'll go to a party that has a taco lady, and the last one we went to an 18th birthday party.
That was really good.
And she had deep fried shrimp tacos.
Yeah.
I think I ate like 6 or 7 of them.
Those are rookie numbers. You need to pump those numbers up. 6 tacos?
Okay, with beans, with
rice. I ate 16.
Oh, sorry.
I probably ate 16 of those tacos. No, they're really good though.
Yeah.
Her fish or shrimp tacos are really
Who
good.
does deep fried shrimp? So I was listening to Ryan Seacrest, and he brought up this topic, and he said, what do you think, there was a study that came up on the amount of kids where parents are the happiest. So what do you think is the number of kids that parents have where they are the happiest? Gimme.
Oh my God, you're gassy ass food.
Sorry.
You're farting a lot too last night.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, okay. Trying to kill you in your sleep.
So who was he asking? Were people calling in and saying?
No, he was asking the two other girls, Sissany and I don't even
I have
remember
no
their names
fucking
anymore.
idea.
I don't remember. But one of them has 3 kids, and her answer, she said, "Well, I know it's not 3." And I was dying.
I know it's not 3. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say 3.
So, what do you think it is?
I think it's 2.
2? You
Yeah.
think for the parents to be the happiest, the amount of kids is 2?
Yes, a couple reasons. Because 2, you can find a babysitter. You could give them to your grandparents or your aunts and uncles who are pushing 50, 60 years old, and they're good with 2 little kids. But once you get 3, the third child never has the best track record because they're the
Most coordinated.
they're the biggest assholes.
Podsters.
That's the word I'm looking for. They're dickheads, like our son. He's a freaking little shit. He's the best, but the third one, yeah. You don't want a third one.
The third one tips the tables.
We wanted 5. Can you believe that? But
We did want 5.
When we had the third, I cut my balls off. I did. I got snipped.
We said, never mind.
So I think 2 is a magic number. It's manageable. If you have 3, I think feelings that you've never felt before come out of your body. And yeah, I think 2's perfect. Yeah, what do you think?
I think 3 works for us. I like having 3 because I'm an only child, so I always wanted a bigger family. And so 3 is a good amount for us.
I agree. Because we don't come. Does my burp smell?
Ew, what did you eat?
We ate
How
Pizza
many
Hut.
tacos did you have?
I ate Pizza Hut.
Oof. Okay.
Those are the best burps that come from your fucking gut.
Within the bowels.
And I had a Topo Chico before.
Relax yourself.
And that shit will, dude, if you want to get rid of gas, you drink one of those, you'll be burping up your dinner
Why do
from
you have
2
to
weeks
say
ago.
it like that?
Because
Topo Chico.
I feel like a chola.
Your hoops all of a sudden appear.
Yeah, I think 3 works for us for sure.
It does. But the magic number is 1.
No, it can't be.
It is.
My friend Christian shout out to Christian Quirarte. He's the only child. And
he's an only child?
Yeah. And I think only children are beneficial to their friends because if I need anything done with like computers, I think single children know a lot for some reason.
I'm an only child.
You know a lot. You are pretty smart. So if I need something about, I don't know, he's really good at computers, so I'll hit him up for certain things or like streaming or I don't know, random
is he
stuff.
really?
And he'll send me links. He'll hook me up on anything I'm doing with the computer, and I'm like, damn, he's cool by himself.
Oh. Okay, only children are very well adjusted. As I've said, I'm an only child, and you kind of, you make it work.
Yeah.
You learn how to do things on your own. You learn how to play on your own. Like, have
I think
fun
he
on your
loved
own.
it too.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I always wanted a sibling, and that's why I wanted a big family now, because I did not have a big family. But I always say this when people say like, oh, how many brothers or sisters do you have? And I always said, I'm an only child, but I have 3 cousins who I literally was always with them, grew up with them. They're like my brothers, all 3 of them. So that's what I always say, that I'm an only child, but I've got these 3 cousins that are like brothers. So I've got like the best of both worlds. So I do think only children, we've got a lot going for us,
Yeah. I think 2's the magic number though.
They said 1, but
It's manageable.
we'll never know. 2 each.
What
their
does
own.
Ryan Seacrest, how many kids does he have? Fuck all. He's none.
None.
He doesn't know shit.
None. But he didn't do the scientific study.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Ryan.
We love you, Ryan. Okay. Our next hot goss is Sex in the City.
Okay. Just to say, Sex in the City is one of my favorite shows.
Oh, I've
of
watched
all time.
it so many times.
I've watched it so many times.
We've watched it alone. We've watched it together.
Alone again.
You
Together
alone again.
One with your grandma.
Yeah,
The movies 20 times.
Oh, I love the movies.
Yeah.
And I don't know when, like a week or 2 ago, Sarah Jessica Parker.
My girl. My woman.
You can have her. Posted a picture of her and Aiden kissing.
She gets everything she wants. Why? She was
Justice for Aiden.
Justice for
Hashtag justice for Aiden. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
The more I watch Sex in the City, the more she was kind of like
she sucks.
Sucky person.
But
she's a beautiful human being.
Not my favorite thing, but it's not my favorite, but you broke my heart.
And then she just leaves.
And she makes him feel guilty.
Master manipulator. She can manipulate me anytime.
I'm crunching my can because I'm so mad.
Oh,
she manipulates him to feel bad about it when she cheated on him with Big. But
I'm glad he fucking swept in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, I mean, good for
him. Where were they at? I forgot.
Yeah. No, Dubai.
And then he just laid one on her. I wish Big would have left her ass.
Oh, man, Aiden.
Then, you know who would have swept in? This is guy that's half Big, half Aiden. His name's Chris Garza. Would have swept in.
Oh, well, sweep on in then. I'll give you your own broom. Look, it's right there. I'll give it to you. Your own broom and dustpan.
Yeah, she gets everything she wants. And damn, Aiden's just such a
Aiden
a
is
good
the
dude.
The best. He loved his dog.
I hope they bring up his dog passing away in the new one.
The dog better be there all crying.
How is it going to be there? It's been 20 years.
What's his name, Sam?
I don't remember.
The dog better be there. I will not be watching.
Anyway, he's on the new one and everyone's shocked and mad.
But did you see the other picture?
No.
He posted a picture of himself with the girls and he's got a cigarette in his mouth. And if you're a Sex in the City fan, you know.
Jesus, he didn't want to be with Carrie because she
hated
fucking
her
smoked.
smoking.
Damn, what a
he might have changed.
He might have started smoking because his wife fucking made him start.
Kill yourself.
I don't know how I feel about the new what's it called now? Just Like That. And Just Like That. It's really it's really strange. I wish they kept Sex in the City. What pisses me off is that Steve, when he cheated on Miranda, this guy told her right away, instantly knew it was a mistake because her ass wasn't putting out. And I'm not saying that's a justifiable reason.
No, that's not. So don't say that.
Let me finish.
That's not.
All of a sudden, she fucking cheats on him with some girl,
Che,
a podcaster,
Che,
and everyone's for it. Like, oh yeah, I think it's because it's a lesbian couple. They're trying to it's weird, but I don't know why there wasn't backlash. Where the men at to back? I'm starting a protest.
No,
I'm protesting. I
agree with you. When he cheated on her, I was so anti him.
Steve.
No, I know. Anti-Steve. I was so anti-Steve, but I was so mad at him, and I did not want her to meet him on that bridge because he made the mistake. Let him go. Let him do his thing. That's what he wanted. Go on, Steve. Have your fun. Go be a bartender. Go in your bar somewhere else. But when she started doing that with Che, I was very mad at her because Steve is just the best person. He is the best person. He so
changed.
good.
He never did it again.
He loves her so much.
And her bitch ass should have said, Steve, let's break up before you started fucking around on him and just making it okay. I don't know. Whatever. This is pissing me off. I'm getting red.
We're getting mad.
I'm getting fucking red.
But so Aiden is back. So we'll see. We'll update you guys.
Aiden should come back and Miranda should leave. And just stick to directing the new one because she's a director now. So
yeah, no one's a Miranda fan. Anytime anyone is doing like a thing like Who's Who, no girl wants to be Miranda.
Listen, when Miranda started,
oh my god,
in Sex and the City,
oh my god,
she wasn't the looker, but when she popped that kid out, she got a little flowy, her body kind of thickened out. Like, I'm just saying, she started becoming like a pretty girl, and then she pulled this bullshit, and now she's not pretty. Because if you cheat on a man, you're not pretty. But now she should just sit in the director's chair and not be in the show anymore, because they're making it okay that she's cheating because it's just with
No
the
one
girl.
says it's okay.
That's what I feel from the show.
A lot of people are mad.
A lot of people are mad. I'm mad.
I'm mad.
They're making it seem like it's okay. And you can't say any different because a lot of people agree. So you better fucking let me be a writer. How about that?
Oh, God.
I'll write myself in the show.
It'll say, Chris comes in from corner, sweeps Carrie off her feet, and says, I've always loved you.
The end.
Yeah, that's it. Show ends. He walks off with her.
Oh, man. Anyway, I'm excited to watch it again.
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of the new seasons, but
We'll see.
I just want to see where my
Aiden
girls
comes.
are. I feel like I grew up with them kind of. They're my girls.
Oh, cute. My girls are Blanche, Dorothy, Sophia, and Rose.
Like on our fridge right there.
Yeah, they're over
Magnets.
there. The Golden Girls.
Anyway, sorry if we talked about Sex and the City too long.
We're big fans.
Yeah.
And our last thing is Love is Blind. After the Altar. We just watched it, the special.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm done with all of you. All of you.
I'm
All
done
of you
with
except for
Zenub.
Cole.
Zenub, the fucking cowboy, the
go get a
pushover
tangerine
cowboy,
on your own, girl.
the pushover cowboy or cowgirl,
Oh,
whoever you want.
was Brandon?
Brandon,
Brennan.
and his lady,
Brennan.
who he lets wear lingerie to a party.
Oh, but in front of her dad.
What's her name? Grossness.
I don't know her name, but
Yeah. Anyway, if you watch that show, Love is Blind, it'll infuriate you where everyone's at. Cole is the only one.
Cole is the only good one. Nancy
was trying to force something that wasn't there.
She's a speech pathologist, so I was so for her. I was like, yes,
That's my girl.
Represent us, girl. You got this. And
Yeah.
she's just going back and forth to the guy that left her at the altar.
Damn, that's strange.
I know. Even when her family is like, girl, no.
She
No.
finally said she doesn't want to be friends with him. He was never interested long term.
He was
with
the
her.
worst guy in the whole plot.
Yeah,
but
I
yet
think
somehow Cole is the bad guy.
because she made up all these lies saying that she needed to lose weight and shit. And obviously, Zenub, you're a liar.
Yeah, because we've all seen the scene where she said, you made me count my calories. You told me that I needed to not eat because we were going to go to dinner. And they showed the scene where it said, where she was like, oh, I haven't eaten anything today. And he was like, well, oh my God, are you okay? Like, here, have some of my food right now.
I offered you my acai bowl. Or
my poke bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that she was like, I've only had, 2 tangerines? And he was like, well, why are you eating that? Here, have some more. Eat something.
You're sick.
Yep, Zenib.
You're a compulsive liar.
You's a liar, girl. You need to.
Yeah. You need to find God. The last thing is SK and what's her name?
Raven.
Dude.
Cole and Raven, the best ones.
Cole, they should end up together.
Raven makes me want to do Pilates because
Yeah.
she got a good body. You can admit it. It's fine. No big deal.
SK cheated on her. I think dude, she took him to see the family. I saw this like on a podcast. And her mom and all this stuff, which she doesn't. When the show started, she was kind of a bitch. And the week after they visited the family, he took another girl on like a relationship trip for a week.
That's so weird.
And she found out. And
good for her. I mean, her sleuthing skills must
that
be
girl
good.
was trying to, I think, extort him. Like, give me
Oh, and I'll tell
200,000.
Raven.
Yeah. I think it was like 200 grand or something.
Oh,
like that.
well, that's what happens. Make stupid choices.
Fucking SK. You're wild, da. But
You
whatever.
stupid, da. Okay.
If you watch Love is Blind, go catch up. It's fucking nutty.
Yeah. But Brennan, find yourself.
Brennan, be your own person,
boy.
bro.
What did I tell you my comment was?
You try to be so aggressive, but you're a fucking dork,
Yep.
dude.
And you let your father-in-law put you down.
Yeah, and you let your lady fucking make the rules. Damn, that's embarrassing. I'm just getting pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's one thing about loving someone, but there's another thing about
Letting them run your life.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're soft, dude. You're soft. And the dad's not going to accept you, just so
No,
you know.
because he sees it. He knows
he
it.
sees that you're a fucking pussy boy.
Well, good luck to you. Anyways, so our next topic is we're going to start doing in a Reddit thread calling Ask Men. So they ask men these certain questions and we have the best answers to them. Okay?
We do?
Yes, we do.
Oh, yes, we do. Sorry, we give advice on this.
No, we have the best answers. No, not we have them, but the best answers are compiled.
Hey, us too.
By us.
Which one's mine? Oh, this one. The not crushed can.
I know mine. I was
anger.
so mad about something. My can is like in half. Anyways. Okay, so this is our Ask Men. Contrary to popular belief about guys, the single men I know keep their homes exceptionally clean. What male stereotypes don't apply to you?
Okay.
First one. I am definitely not horny 24/7.
I'm not horny 24/7. I think in the mornings is when I'm really like.
Do you think there are some guys though that are horny 24/7?
Yeah, I know some.
Really?
Yeah, there's a couple horn dogs out there that I know. And I don't know why. I don't know if someone, maybe because I'm overweight and I'm not that healthy, and if I lose weight, I'm gonna be like,
you're gonna be horny 24/7.
Yeah, so you better you better prepare. You know, I'm horniest in the morning when you're in your most natural state.
Where I'm laying there
when
with
you have your cute morning breath.
My bangs are all stuck in three.
Your forehead is visible.
I have what's her name from Beetlejuice? I have Lydia Dietz bangs because they're in three parts.
You can see your forehead. I think maybe like 2 people have seen her forehead in real life, and I'm one of them.
You and God.
And yeah, I love the way you smell and look, and I'm just want to ravage you while you're asleep.
And that's it. And that's it.
Yeah, in the morning and at night too.
So you're horny 27.
I don't know how guys are, but I don't think all guys are. A lot of guys are. I mean, I could get whenever I want. So I think once you get to that point, rookies, then you'll be horny a lot, you know? That's my opinion.
Okay, the next one. I'm an emotional, sensitive little bitch. And someone put, yep, I cried during Moana. Lady on my lap was not impressed. I cried during Moana too.
Listen, I try not to show my emotions around Briana because...
Anyone? What do you mean?
I don't think men should really show their emotions in front of their women. But if I watch a good movie, or if I want to cry, I put on movies I know that make me tear up a little bit. And it's just... Because I always say, I don't negotiate with therapists. I would never see a therapist, right?
Please.
Let me finish. I wouldn't see a therapist. But crying by myself makes me... I'm my own therapist. I just had a breakthrough. I'm my own therapist.
Okay, well, please have another breakthrough.
Okay, and I don't talk to nobody about my problems. I barely talk to her about when I'm dealing with shit. So I think when I need a release, I'll see a good movie. But yeah, I don't think men should show their emotions in front of their women.
I think that when men show their emotions in front of their women, their friends, anyone, that it's great for them to know that they have like someone who's accepting of them. Because if anyone sees a man showing emotion, they're not gonna be like, ugh, what's wrong with you? They're gonna be like, please, like, what's wrong? Explain it to me. Let it out. Tell me.
Most women see it as weakness.
No.
I promise you.
I promise you. Have you not seen things where men show their emotion and girls are like, oh my God, he's so sensitive. He's so in touch with his emotions. Like,
no.
Girls love that.
Men should be able to control their emotions and use it in different aspects of their lives. What do you mean? In different ways.
To control the weather?
That too. I mean, maybe I think I could too.
Okay.
I made it rain.
You made it rain from your eyes.
It's too cold and I'm trying my hardest to make it not so cold anymore.
What are you doing? Don't wave your hand like that.
I'm just joking. I don't think men should, but I mean,
I always say you're machismo.
I think a minority of women like when men do that, but men shouldn't. They should control it and use it in different ways. I think. I don't know. Whatever.
No. Women love an emotional man. Women love someone who is in touch with their emotions.
Who? Thank you.
Me for one. Me for one. Talk to me.
Talk to me. Tell me your name.
That's it. Okay. The next one. I don't like to have sex with a woman unless I get to know her first and there's an emotional connection.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who's that? Who doesn't just want to fuck? Not like fuck, but listen. Guys get a lot of shit for hooking up with a lot of girls, but it's different between guys and girls. Girls hook up with the guy. Wait. Don't over.
See, this is why my can is so
people are gonna
already.
get confused on the roles between us. Let the man talk. I'm just kidding.
No. Okay. Anyways.
Okay, so it's different between men and women. Guys hook up with girls because they want to hook up with girls. It doesn't matter who it is. We just want to do whatever, get our fix, if you want to call it that. Girls have to hook up with guys because they're at least a little emotionally and physically attracted to them. It's different between us. We don't care about that as much as you guys do. You guys need it. That's why it's different.
You think girls can't hook up with a guy without caring?
Yes, 100%. 110%. Girls don't hook up with guys if they're not interested in them, if they're not attracted to them emotionally or physically. That's never happened. Never.
Oh, no. I can tell you, there have been times where girls have hooked up with a guy, snuck out while they're still sleeping because they don't want to be there. There have been times where girls hook up with a guy, don't talk to them after. Who? I don't need to give you a list of people because I don't ask you who for you. I don't ask you who proves your point.
I'll shout them all out right now.
Shout them out. I don't care. I'm not giving any names myself. Girl code. Girls are the same exact way. Girls can get what they want and walk away like nothing. Yes, there are times where girls are attracted to a guy. There are times where girls
100%
may be a little bit invested in something and
100%
have hook up with someone, do whatever they need to and feel invested. But there are girls that hook up with guys and can just leave. We can do the same.
We'll agree to disagree, but
fine, that's fine. We don't
search yourself, you know to be true.
What? What did you just say, Justin Bobby?
Truth in time
tells all.
Tells all.
You're so dumb. Okay,
next one.
Next one is I like sewing. I'm working on my first quilt right now.
A guy?
Yeah. Do not start.
Cool, dude.
You's a hater. You're a hater.
I'm just kidding. If you want to sew, dude, that's tight.
If you want to sew, I'll sew with you.
If you're not sewing leather wallets or like
a quilt.
A quilt? What is he, a grandma or a grandpa?
Oh, so are you saying that about me when I'm sewing stuff?
That's cute when you sew. I love when you sew.
So why is it different when I'm sewing something? It's cute, but if a guy is sewing something, he's all of a sudden a grandpa. Last
that's
one.
That's cool. Keep sewing.
Last one.
Hell yeah. Guy power.
I fucking love gardening. Every year, I can't wait to fill my goddamn yard with sunflowers. If you don't like sunflowers, I will fight you.
Fart?
I'll fart on you. If you don't like sunflowers, I'll fight you. Also, barbecuing. I have no idea what a fucking barbecue does or how it works and everything. I cook turns to shit. I don't fuck with the barbecue.
But you fuck with the gardening.
Yes.
Me too. Actually, not me too. But your grandpa likes to garden?
Yes. My grandpa likes to garden because of the kids.
Yeah. And he was so excited to pull the carrots that they
Oh
garden.
my gosh. We might have to post those pictures because...
We'll post it. They look like this.
My grandpa took our kids to go pick out seeds, go do all the stuff, grab the soil, and they went and they planted all these seeds. And they plant? Carrots, tomatoes, and
I don't know,
something else. I don't remember. But the carrots sprouted. The kids love pulling the carrots out of their roots, and
they look nice and fat from the fucking tops. I was like, yes.
But I have a picture of Bubby. And she's holding the carrots every day. She's like, can we go pick the carrots? Can we go pick the carrots? And she picked the carrots, and the carrots have legs that are like, I'm holding my hands out, and the legs are like different lengths.
2 inches max.
They're different, like they're like crooked to the side.
They look
they're
like fingers, all distorted.
Yes, remember I just told you about Crystalia. He just said on his podcast, Becca told me that his wife was posting about her carrots that she posted, but they were like literally like maybe like an inch.
Yeah,
an inch big.
They look super big on the top, and when you pull them, they're like 2 inches
and
big.
He was like, you fail at gardening, you fail. And so I showed Becca this, and I said, should we send him a picture of this? And it's Bubby with her carrots, but they've got like legs. They're growing things.
It looks like ginger.
And yes, and they're very wide at the top. I don't know, but it's cute. It's cute.
I washed them and I cleaned them up, and we all ate them. Didn't you all eat them? And they were sweet as fuck. Super, the best carrots I've ever eaten.
Yes,
they're
Bubby
really good.
Will eat those carrots like
she doesn't eat regular carrots. She'll eat those carrots.
Yes,
yeah, they're very sweet. Gardening's cool. Sewing's cool too. Don't make me feel bad. It's just I don't really know that. I don't know any guys that sew, but that's cool too, I guess. You know.
That's it. And we're on to our next topic. And since we are in the process of moving in, our topic for today is moving in together. Let me sing. I just want to sing all the time.
Does every topic have a singing,
Can I sing?
singing intro?
It does. So our topic for today is moving in together.
Which is a big thing.
It is a huge thing.
Yeah.
And we moved in together... What?
Okay, so before I moved in, I was living out of my truck pretty much. Mm-hmm. And we moved in at 24, 25. We started
25.
We started 25. Going out at 22. I asked her to be my girlfriend, and then 23. We started talking at 22, and then sorry, I'm a couple shots in. And I didn't have a place to live, and her grandparents were super kind and let me move into the garage. And I had like You had a little setup. Little man cave there. And I moved into the garage 2 years after we started dating. But I was still working a lot, and like we didn't see each other like a whole lot, which was kind of like my own little place, which was cool. Yeah. You had your own life. I had my own life. Like it was literally like you had your own little like studio. You would come and go as you needed to, and we would see each other, and we didn't like, it wasn't like we were just like constantly together. You did what you had to. I did what I needed to. I had my Xbox set up in there. I fucking loved it so much.
Well, okay. So that was when we kind of moved in together, but also once I got pregnant with Champ, we knew that it was time to combine us together and move into a room together.
How long were you pregnant until I moved in? I don't remember.
I was like
almost there.
8 months. Yeah. I was 8 months when we finally decided, okay, we need to do a room. We need to move in together. And then we started transitioning my room from that little room to a bigger room.
So growing up, my life was, I lived with strict parents, and it was like, get married, have kids.
I feel like that's still put on a lot of people.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that I don't necessarily agree with that, in my opinion, because nowadays it's different from when it was back then. You know, like you don't know a person until you live with them, I think. And so I think it was good that we moved in together. I wanted to have kids before we got married. I know that's...
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I never even wanted to get married, really. Marriage is scary. It's a scary thing.
I think kids are scarier than marriage.
No, we've always talked about this.
Yeah,
we always said this. I don't think kids are scarier than marriage. Yeah, marriage is nutty. But I'm glad we did it that way. And I think we followed a pretty decent timeline. It was like natural. It wasn't rushed. You know, people want to rush things and move in too quick. Or if they get married or pregnant, they want to move in too quick. We waited till I moved in the house right before you had the baby. So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think is a perfect time? Or your opinion on that?
Are we talking about with a baby or without a baby?
In general, you could be
I
dating, you could be whatever.
I think so. That's what I have. How soon is too soon?
Ooh.
So, ew.
I was up every night, 3 times a day.
God, relax. So, a lot of people have said, a lot of the research that I looked, it says wait at least 1 year, but the magic number is 2 years. Wait 2 years before you move in together.
I agree.
Because I think, 1 year is you're still, you know each other, you're happy, but 2 years is you're really knowing each other. You know each other's, what makes them happy, what makes them frustrated.
You've been dating a long time.
Yeah.
I think nowadays people are so used to like dating someone for a couple weeks, moving on to the next person, a couple months, moving on to the next person. Like, it's so different now than it was, I think, when we were in the dating game. But 2 years is when you start really knowing somebody. And I agree with that. I think at least 2 years before. Yeah, there are people who move in too soon, like 6 months, or people move in like fucking same week,
There are some people when you know.
Yeah, I mean, that too. But the general rule, I think, is you should kind of wait to see where it goes. Because the longer it goes, then the more serious you guys are getting, right? The more invested you're going to be, and then the more you're going to want to live with them and build a life together. Because if it's before that and you're still kind of young and not ready to settle down 100%, why risk that and go through a breakup and go through, I have to move out, I have to do this, I have to do that.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and I think you should just wait as long as you could. Enjoy you living on your own, and 2 years, I think, is pretty good. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, that's good. But also when we had Champ, we moved out. And that was when we really moved in together. Like, it wasn't just a room. Like, we had our whole place. Like, we had like a studio kind of.
I actually got kicked out.
Oh my God.
Let's be transparent,
On track for you.
I got kicked out. I wasn't tripping though. But yeah, you're right. We did live with her grandparents. And it was kind of easy. Not like easy. It's hard having. It was
easy and hard at the same time.
Yeah, you're not really prepared to ever have a child. No matter how much money you have, if you have your own house, if you have a fucking baby room, you're not prepared if it's your first kid ever.
The best like crib, the best blankets, the best anything.
Maybe if you have a nanny, you'll be prepared. But we didn't. We did have her grandma who really helped a lot. Thank God for that, because we're 25. We're still kids, pretty much. And so that's why we say it was easy and hard. It was kind of rough to get adjusted. And we had someone to help us when we needed to sleep, needed the baby fed or changed. But moving in on your own for real, not renting a room, not renting even a back house of your parents. It's not the same as you being gone and on your own and being in reality. Which we're not hating on any of those situations, but you won't know real life until you're away and on your own and experience every little thing and have no one to really turn to for help. But we moved out.
Yeah,
a year?
We moved out
Almost
before Champ was 1.
Yeah.
I actually was just looking at we have a rental agreement, and I told him I want to get it framed.
For our first apartment.
Yeah, for our first apartment.
I had rats.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah. Before Champ was 1, we moved out. We got our own little place, and it was small. It was small. It was old. It was like an old house in Uptown that was turned into apartments, but we loved it so much. And we just loved being like our own little family. And that's what, it was nice.
I always wanted to live in Uptown Whittier, at least for a little bit. My goal was always to be in Friendly Hills. But we walked up in Uptown pretty much every day, every other day.
We did. Yeah.
But being on your own, you learn to be like an adult, a parent, and you won't get that if you have support every day from from someone else. But before moving out on your own or in with your significant other, I think maybe a couple years is.
Yeah. 2 years.
That's a sweet spot.
It is. It is. Yeah. So, what are signs you're ready to move in? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Some signs are you're not doing it just to save money.
Yep. If you're going into it just trying to save money, that's not the right reason.
Yeah, that's not.
Because when you move in somewhere, places are only getting more and more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be committed with the person that you're going into this with.
I feel like you shouldn't just pick someone and be like, okay, you're fine, good. You're good for now.
Settle,
yeah,
pretty much.
You should not settle for someone. Yeah. You shouldn't be like, okay, I need an apartment. I need somewhere to live. Like, let's just do this.
Yep, 100%.
That doesn't work. Yeah. The next one is you've already practiced cohabitating. AKA playing home. Quotation marks. I'm doing quotation marks with my fingers.
What do you mean playing home?
Playing home is, cooking together.
Oh, yeah.
Sleeping together, doing, because when you're in
homey tasks,
when we were in my grandma and grandpa's house and we were, doing laundry together, it was like fun because, we don't have much to care about. But once all the real responsibilities came, that's playing home.
I think that's a great point, is to practice playing home so you know what you need to do when you move out, because there's a lot of things that people don't even think about. And doing those little things, grocery shopping's one.
I love grocery shopping with you guys, though.
Yeah, it's
going
the best.
Costco runs.
Yeah, cooking, cleaning, even paying bills. Pay a bill or something. Try to get in the habit of learning how to do that, because bills are real.
Yeah, I feel like cleaning together is a big thing. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Next one is you can deal with each other's mess.
I think you're messier than I am. What do you mean?
What do you mean? You come home and you literally declothe. Do you remember what's that movie, Evan Almighty? Where he just throws his arms down and his clothes go down in one pile? That is you. You leave your clothes in a pile. I have to come sort through your clothes, figure out what is dirty, put your shoes with everything else, wash it. Are you kidding me?
Don't act like you don't like to see me naked.
I mean, I do. Naked. I mean, I do, but I do. But no. Even you go get a cup of water. You leave it up on the counter, and I have to come and be like, oh, well, this was his. Put it in the sink, wash it.
I love you for that.
Okay, well then don't say that.
That's what a wife should do. Not in any like generalization, sexist way.
Not.
You take care of me, and you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Okay, I already said this is what works for us, but sometimes it does not work for other people.
That's true.
So anyways.
You're right. You are right.
Oh, I am right. I am right. Don't get me
started.
Not
about me being
bing, bing, bing.
Not about me being more dirty. Okay, I take my clothes off right when I get home. You are more
dirty. You leave your shoes out. You leave your socks out. I'm gonna crinkle my can more. Into like
You're not gonna be able to drink it.
It's gonna be like
it's gonna be pinched. That is a good point.
Yeah, even when you change Nucky's diaper, my aunt will attest to this.
You leave it.
You put it in a perfect little round package, but you just leave it right where you changed it. I leave it
on the closest flat surface area I could find next to me.
And she'll see it and she'll be like, oh, well, I know Chris changed this diaper.
Oh, man. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, okay then.
I'm not dirty.
God. Last one. You've discussed the future. Also, like, what if you break up?
Mm-hmm.
You need to have kind of like a little plan.
I always tell my boys, you always need a plan B. Not something that you're actively like thinking about, but something that if something goes, dude, shit happens. Mm-hmm. Justin Bieber, never say never. You know, that's a good line. You never know what's gonna happen. Until it happens, then you're like, shit, I'm fucked, because you think you're gonna be with this person forever, or something comes in sideways and throws a curveball in your relationship. You always need to be prepared. You can't have your eggs in one basket like all the time. There needs to be a plan in place where if something goes south, you need to be able to take care of yourself.
Yeah, anyone, not just your boys, but anyone.
Well, I tell my boys because they're my boys. Do I have any friends that are girls? Really?
I mean,
Becca. Becca, have a plan B. Literally.
Should be your only girlfriend. But yeah, no, anyone. You need to like look out for yourself. No matter if you're so in love, if you have such a connection, you need to look out for yourself truly.
Yes.
And just have, you know, because financially it's a big thing. It's not as romantic to think of your finances, but
that's true.
Financially you have to think, what if? So
especially because there are people who, if they move in, they automatically join bank accounts. That's a big thing.
Yeah, that is a big thing.
They join cell phone service, which is, yes, I know a couple of people who've done that. What else do they do? They share everything pretty much. And to me, I would never do that until we've gotten married or
made a bigger commitment.
Yeah, things are like fucking serious. Till this day, we each have our own bank accounts. Now that we have a house, we're gonna have a joint account where we put like money in where we need to take care of expenses and stuff. But I would never. There was a time, most of our relationship, she was making way more money than me working one job, and I was working like 4 jobs. But I would never ask her to join my bank account to say like, this is our money because we're a couple. Fuck that. And now I'm making a couple more bucks, but I take care of you, man. And but you shouldn't do that. Even if you move in, even if you hit the 2-year mark and you guys are like, yeah, let's move in. Dude, you should have your independence as well as coexist with your partner.
You love your significant other as much as you do, but you need to look out for yourself.
100%.
And it's not selfish. It's not selfish to like, you know, to be like my money, me. It's not. You need to look out for yourself, and you need to, you know, not prepare for the worst, but just always be ready.
But prepare for the worst.
Because sometimes things happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%. Nice.
I'm glad we agree.
I'm surprised you agree on that.
Why?
Because I'm surprised you agree on me saying you need a plan B. Not like a full plan, but like something to fall back on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I feel like you just handcuff me and say I'm not going nowhere.
Well, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
That means I have a plan C. Escape plan. Just kidding.
Plan C. See your way out. Bye.
Was that the last bullet?
That's it.
Sweet.
That's it. We're done.
I wonder what you guys think. Dude, I had this old friend who's not my friend anymore. He's fucking crazy. He met this girl in downtown Fullerton. Actually, he was in Whittier.
DTF.
He was in Whittier. And he went to this bar because this guy's an alcoholic. And this girl showed up. And I mean, whatever. This girl showed up and he approached her because he was by himself drinking. And I guess she ended up rolling up to the wrong bar. Her girlfriends were at a different bar in Whittier. And she kind of had a connection, I guess, with my old friend. And they just hooked up. I think he said they were making out. She said, come back to my place. She lived in downtown Fullerton. And he said they hooked up. And in the morning she woke up and she's like, I'm going to work, but here's Netflix, here's some food, here's this and that. Dude, this guy was babied for months. I swear to God, that first night they hooked up, she got pregnant. That first night. And their relationship was a disaster. They're not even together. But I think like you can't move in someone the first night. He moved in that day. He never left.
He did. Yeah.
And you can't fucking do that. You don't know this person.
Yeah.
I mean,
I always think of you in like Lifetime movies, and because you don't.
You're gonna kill me?
You don't know. Should we tell them about the last Lifetime movie we watched together?
Oh, they're wild.
I have an obsession with Lifetime movies. I love them so much.
Yeah,
they're the
good.
best. They're so corny.
Corny, cheesy.
They're all I need in life. Yeah. But he came home. I was in the middle of one, and you catch up with me, and I love that you do that.
You fell asleep on my shoulder.
love that you catch up with me. And it was like the last 20 minutes, and I said, okay, we're going to finish it. I woke up, I think 30 minutes later, and there was a whole new movie, and you were still awake, and I was like, oh my God, what happened?
99% of the time, I fall asleep in 2 seconds after I hit the pillow. You know she was tired when she fell asleep on my shoulder. And she woke up and kept asking me, what happened? And I was being a dick. I was like, oh, I don't know. Whatever. Nothing.
I was
nothing.
so mad at myself.
But then I explained it to her. It was kind of a funny, cheesy ending. But
it was very cliche. But yeah.
Those Lifetime movies.
Oh, I love them. But
anyway.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm curious on what you guys think. We'll post a few polls and questions. Because I know a lot of you have fucked up and moved in too soon. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know if I know anybody who's moved in except that one guy. But yeah, we appreciate you guys for tuning in.
We do. Thank you for staying with us.
Yeah,
we know we're like kind of off and on, but
we're trying. Inconsistent. But we're like my buddy that I talked about earlier, Christian's like, you fucking liar! You said you were gonna post every week and you didn't post last week, and I'm like.
What a good friend.
I'm like, dude, like, give me a break, dude. I'm gonna have a lot on my plate right now, but we appreciate our friends.
We do,
and people who we don't know who listen, because there are some we see on like our little back office thing, where people listen, even different countries, a couple people, and it's like
I don't get it, but also hello, thank you.
We appreciate you guys for sticking around and. Hopefully we could just grow and talk shit and have some of our friends on, family on, and
message us.
Yeah, message us. That's it. All right. So we'll catch you on the flip flop later.